welcome back, man. Welcome back, people. This is Submy number 2. One thing I did forget about last episode was to mention the name of the podcast. So
yeah, we did.
it's Submy in. This is Submy number 2. Anyways, I'm actually earlier I was watching E3 stuff, E3 conferences for the past few days.
Nice.
So I saw a couple of games that I'm interested in, but it's not E3 talk right now, man. We're gonna continue talking about the World Cup. Now starts Thursday, so 2 days.
Mm-hmm. Wait, is it?
Yeah, 2 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you count 3.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're counting as 3.
No, I don't know why I thought it was.
I remember your sets. You count different. so it's Thursday, and we're gonna have one last final talk of the World Cup. And I was thinking maybe as we go along, we can keep the charts and see how our prediction goes. You know, we each got our charts, prediction charts, how the World Cup is gonna go. And I'm thinking like as passing the group stage, because I told you that I only do like the 2 teams from each group, group passes and advances, and then fill out the table like March Madness.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking after the group stages we follow it.
See what we get.
Yep. So pretty much you'll be able to follow the charts if you're watching this on the YouTubes. If you're just listening, you're gonna have to. We'll try to explain it as specific as detailed, but yeah, that's how it's gonna go. Anyways, how you doing, man?
Doing alright, man.
That was a long introduction.
It's alright though.
I just wanted to clear things up. But you doing good?
I'm doing good, man.
Gym sessions doing good?
Huh?
Gym sessions doing good?
Pretty good. I'm yesterday. Oh man.
Alright. We can start this. Do you want to go first, or you want me to go with mine? Mine, I have 3 possible outcomes. Depending on... Honestly, it depends on a few games, but... I mean, the main ones is usually the first game on Group B.
Mm-hmm.
I think Group B... I think, did they consider Group B the group of death?
I think so.
I think... Cause I couldn't... When I was looking at the groups, I was like... Most of these groups are like... pretty hard, you know. It seems pretty self-explanatory, but apparently I found somewhere that Group B was the group of death, which is Portugal, Spain, Morocco, and Iran.
That doesn't sound like the group of death.
It doesn't, right? I heard that's what people were saying, though.
I wonder why.
I don't know. Maybe it's actually more even than we think.
It does seem a little bit more even, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even write the groups down I have it on my phone. The thing you sent me.
Okay.
Well, I actually figured it out because... Sorry, I'm professional.
And then another thing that can happen that I'm thinking is if the World Cup could be rigged. I don't know if you heard, but I heard like, I don't know if it was 100 refs or just 1 ref or something like that, but there was a few refs who they caught taking a bribe.
I can see that. I mean, it is FIFA.
And I don't know, maybe Russia wins. Maybe Russia wins it all. Just because of the bribe. No, but I mean, that's never happened before. I mean, I don't think so.
I mean, looking at the groups, I would think Group F would be the group of death. I mean, you have Germany in there. Of course, they won it last time. Sweden.
But then you got Mexico and Sweden. I mean, I feel bad for Korea in there.
Yeah, that's one that I could think of. B, I don't think so. Portugal, I don't think Portugal's that strong, to be honest with you. Spain, Morocco and Iran, either.
You're just like, man, everybody. All right. You want me to?
You go first.
I go first.
Start off.
All right. So you can also jump in and see how you think, but
right.
Here's how I laid out the groups. I just did the two teams that are gonna make it, and on points, I put the points how they're gonna go.
Yeah, sure.
So Group A, which has Russia, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Uruguay. I have Uruguay coming out at first, and Egypt in second.
Whoa.
Uruguay with 9 points and Egypt with 6. I feel like they're gonna tie maybe with Russia maybe, but they'll win with goal difference.
So you put.
So I don't think Russia's gonna get out the group stage at all. Hosting, I don't think they're gonna get out.
Yeah, I think they did. I think they would. I think they'll have that.
What'd you have in Group A?
Group A, I had second First in Group A, I actually had Uruguay.
Uruguay.
Yeah. I think they're the in Group A. I think they're the toughest ones there.
So I had to.
I think they have. Who'd you have second?
You weren't listening.
Russia.
Egypt.
Egypt. Okay.
Oh man, you weren't listening. Yeah, Egypt was 6.
I don't know, man. I think Egypt only has Salah, and that's it.
Yes.
I don't think they have anybody else.
No,
I think
that's the best player.
Yeah. So.
And he's one of the probably one of the best in the tournament
right now. Yeah. So I mean, just because of that, I definitely took Egypt out. I put Russia in second.
Okay, so you say Russia's coming out.
Yeah, that's why I put Russia in second. Saudi Arabia, I mean, I don't even know who
No, they
played.
I think they barely made it too.
Yeah, so I mean, that would be my. That would be definitely my for Group A. I think Russia.
And Uruguay.
Advance.
Okay. Group B, it's already different. That's crazy. Group B, they got Portugal, Spain, Morocco, and Iran. We just said that. Definitely playing them to be the group of death. I have, and this depends on the first game. Portugal and Spain, but they play first together.
Mm-hmm.
And it all depends on that game for this group, for which one comes out on top. But I have Spain coming out on first on goal difference because I have 7 points, and Portugal with 7 points.
Okay.
But I'm saying Spain is going to beat them just ahead by goal difference. And they're going to come out first.
I actually had the same thing too.
Same thing?
I had Spain first and Portugal second for that one.
With 7 points each?
I didn't go by points wise.
Oh, you didn't do points?
I didn't do points wise.
Oh, okay.
I analyzed the players in the team that they have.
Okay.
So I definitely put Spain first.
Alright. Now Group C, they got France, Australia, Peru, and Denmark. Pretty easy. We already know who's going to come on top of that one. France,
of course,
9 points. And I have Denmark coming out with 6 points in second.
Second, who did I have for that one? Give me 2 seconds. So I had France coming out in first, obviously. And then second for Group C, I had Denmark as well.
Also?
Yeah.
It was tough for me because I was like Denmark or Australia. I don't think Peru was going to do anything.
No, I see.
So it was like Denmark and Australia. But then I was like, Australia, I don't know who they have really that strong. But
yeah, I mean, I think Cahill, but defense-wise, just Cahill. But I think that's it. I don't need anybody that would make an impact necessarily.
Group D, it's Argentina, Iceland, Croatia, and Nigeria. And I have... This is crazy, man. This one can change everything too, but I had Croatia in first with 7 points, and Argentina with 7 points in second. I don't know.
That's actually happening.
Again, I'm doing it by goal difference.
Mm-hmm.
That Croatia's gonna just get on top of them.
I actually had the same thing too.
Why were you surprised then?
I don't know, because
I think you're gonna tell me like,
no,
I got Argentina first. Yeah.
I thought I did, but then I looked at my chart and I was like, no, actually I had Croatia in first, and Argentina in second. I think Argentina can go far, but I feel like they're not in it.
Team Messi.
Yeah, pretty much.
Team Messi. Messi can't do everything.
I feel like they're not there, like fully and shit.
Okay, Group E. We have Brazil, Switzerland, Costa Rica, and Serbia. This one, first was easy as well. I got Brazil coming out with 9 points.
Same thing first.
But I had to decide which one, between the other two. I don't think Costa Rica's gonna do anything either.
Mm-hmm.
So it was between Switzerland and Serbia. And I don't know. I chose Switzerland.
Same.
And then I saw that game with Serbia but it was Bolivia.
Yeah,
that was a sick ass goal though. that they pulled out. But yeah, I got Switzerland coming out in second.
Yeah, me too. I have definitely Switzerland coming out in second. I think for that one, Costa Rica's not gonna do much, and Serbia, again, I don't.
Maybe they might tie with Switzerland.
I don't think so.
But maybe Switzerland beats them by goal. I don't know. Or maybe you're right. Maybe they can just.
Yeah, Costa Rica. What do they have, Navas, and that's it.
That's it. Goalkeeper.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's it.
Guy. Unless he stops every single goal or every shot, and
That's why you phone.
Discord shit.
Group F. They got Germany, Mexico, Sweden, South Korea, which you said you thought that was more of a group of death.
Yeah, just because it has Germany, which was the last year's or last World Cup winner.
Okay. And here was pretty easy as well. They got Germany coming out at first with 9 points, and Mexico with 6 in second.
Same. I had the same exact thing.
Same thing.
Yep.
So
Sweden. I feel like Sweden's strong, but
yeah, they got that one striker that replaced Zlatanovic. Yep.
I feel like they're good, but I don't know. I don't think they would make it that far.
Well, it's a 3.
Yeah.
It's a 3, man. They don't give up.
Yeah, man. And South Korea, I mean, shit.
Yeah, I feel bad for them.
South Korea.
Yeah, I feel bad for them just being in that group, dude. Group G got Belgium, Panama, Tunisia, and England. And I got Belgium with 9 points.
Same.
And first
place.
England, and second with 6.
Same.
Pretty easy, that one.
Yeah, I mean.
Like, yeah.
There's really no argument in that. Tunisia and Panama. Shit.
You don't think Panama can take out the three Lions?
No.
Nah, right. England I think England will do fine.
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
Group H, Poland, Senegal, Colombia, and Japan. This is also pretty even. Honestly, this could be a group of death, but just because they're all pretty
even out, yeah.
Yeah, even out. But I have Poland coming out on top, and Colombia in second.
I had the same thing too. I had the same one too.
Shit, that's crazy. There's just a few differences, but most of it was pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Now it gets interesting with
16
round of 16.
Okay.
See how you got it. So based on all that's
the teams
what came out in first and second, and then we used the chart that we found how it's who's gonna play against who. So round of 16, we got how I had it laid out. I got Uruguay playing versus Portugal.
I had
in the first game. The second game we got Belgium versus Argentina.
Yep.
Third game would be Brazil versus Mexico.
Correct.
The fourth would be France versus Colombia.
Okay, I actually had France versus Poland.
Okay. Next would be Spain versus Egypt.
I had Spain versus Russia.
Yeah, because you had Russia coming out.
I had Russia coming first.
Croatia versus Denmark.
I had that one too.
Germany versus Switzerland.
Correct.
And Poland versus Denmark.
I had this one. I had Colombia versus England.
Okay.
Because it was different, yeah.
Alright. So then, for my first game, I have Uruguay versus Portugal, and I have Portugal beating Uruguay.
I got that too.
Okay. For some reason, I was gonna think you were gonna say fuck Ronaldo. They're gonna.
Nah, I mean, as much as I don't like to say that Ronaldo's. I mean, Ronaldo, he's okay, but I think he's a little cocky sometimes, and he's kind of a little bitch. But
they could be Uruguay.
I think they could definitely be Uruguay. Uruguay. I mean, they do have Suarez, which he's been okay for Barcelona. Cavani's been okay for PSG. And that's about it. Their defense, I don't think is the best. Keeper again, I'm not sure who's playing, but
not Muslera. I thought it right. Maybe
I don't know. I want to say it'll be a close game, but Portugal definitely comes out on top of that one.
Okay. And I had Belgium versus Argentina here. So this is one of those games where it can change. But and it would have made a difference if Argentina actually comes out on first. Then for me, they would be playing against Denmark, which I think they can easily beat. And then they would make it to the quarterfinal easily. But since I got Belgium versus Argentina, I think Belgium is going to beat Argentina, and they're going to advance to the quarterfinals.
I had the opposite, man. I had Argentina coming out top.
And then, you know what would be dope though? But if that happens and Argentina wins, then it'll be a Messi versus Ronaldo match.
I think that's why I had it. I think
that's why you had it? You want to see that?
I want to see that. And I think it'll happen. I think
I just have a feeling that Belgium can actually beat Argentina. I mean, they got honestly, they got good players.
They got good players, I think so. But I think Argentina, after last World Cup, I think they definitely won it.
They won it?
Yeah, they made it to
the finals.
So I think they're going to...
And they made it to the finals for the Copa America like 2 times. So
yeah, so I think again it'll be the same. I think. Well, I mean, I think they'll make it, but I mean that's not it. We'll continue with the 16.
yeah.
We'll get.
Oh, it's just crazy because like Argentina barely made it. That's why.
That's why I think they wanted more. Like.
Yeah, maybe you could be right, man. I'm saying that game depends. It's one of those games that
it's gonna be close.
And I said Argentina could come out in first in Group D and they face Denmark and easily make it.
Yeah, there you go.
But okay, I got Brazil versus Mexico.
Ooh,
that is not what I wanted, bro.
Me either, man.
Just because it's 2 of my favorite teams. But
what do we have in this one?
I got Brazil coming out easily.
Coming out.
You got
I got
Mexico. Bias?
No.
No?
Look,
Bias?
I think Brazil has a handful of people.
They got good strikers, man. I checked their squad. They got good strikers, and I will show you some my basically the top 4 teams that can actually win it. Their squads I checked, and I mean when I checked the squad, I was like, damn, okay.
I think they do it. I think they have good strikers.
You got Faye?
Who?
You got Faye?
Yeah.
Like, I believe Mexico can win.
I believe so, man. I mean,
it could happen. They beat in Brazil before.
Yeah, so I mean, what does Brazil have? Like Neymar up front.
No, I think they'll have this guy named Jesus something. Let me see.
Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus on top,
Jesus
and then Neymar and Coutinho on like wings, like on left and right. They got better strikers, man. Last World Cup, they had Fred. I mean, come on, that was nothing, bro. I was so mad when they put Fred. But this time they got a good striker, man.
I think Mexico has a little bit of a better squad, and not being biased, but
okay.
I mean, Lozano, Chicharito, Cherry Picker, Herrera, Guardado, like veterans, like they're veterans, but they're still pretty young. So I mean,
right.
I think Mexico make it for me.
Okay. Hey, that's our prediction, all right. That's ours, and we're gonna follow it and see what happens. It's the way it goes. Okay. So then France and Colombia easily. France. Colombia doesn't make it any farther than that.
Yeah, same. I had France and Poland. Obviously, France is the much easier choice. So I mean,
okay. So even with yours, France advances.
Yeah.
For the next game, Spain versus Egypt that I have, you got Spain versus Russia.
Yes.
I think this is where, like how you said, they only got Sahala, so Spain's gonna go.
Yeah, same. I think Russia will have that momentum of it being in their backyard, but I think they won't make it. I think they'll crash out.
Okay. Easy. So we both got Spain going to the quarterfinals.
Yes.
And then Croatia and Denmark. I have Croatia and Denmark.
Same.
Oh shit, you do?
Yeah. What were the ones we had?
Wait, but did you have Croatia in first or Argentina coming out in second?
I had Croatia
in the group.
in second.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, you're right. So, I got Croatia coming out on that one.
I actually have Denmark coming out on that one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Croatia, again, man, I don't know. Modric? That's about it.
That's about it?
That I know of.
I think they have a few other players, but...
They might, but I think Modric causes the most...
right.
Most
He's
damage.
the best player, yeah.
And I think like having like a Modric or like a Salah in your team doesn't necessarily guarantee that you're gonna advance far. I think it takes a whole, it takes a village.
Is more balanced.
Yeah, or I mean, I think not necessarily more balanced, but I think when you rely on one player, it's where like kind of shit goes down. It's like how I say like it takes a village or whatever to do something.
Yeah.
I think it's the same thing here. Like if you have a decent team, you can make it far. But if you're relying on one player, I think it's where shit goes down.
Okay.
Same thing with like the whole Egypt thing. Egypt like Salah, and that's it.
Okay. Yeah. That's understandable.
That's my train of thought with.
Yeah.
With it.
That works. Yeah. And then we got Germany versus Switzerland.
Yep.
Easily, Germany wins.
Yeah, of course.
They advance, and then I got. Oh shit! I messed up. I think. Cause I had Poland versus Denmark here. Where was
You missed England. England and what were the other ones?
Oh yeah.
I think
I have.
It's because I think the chart.
Is the chart?
The chart had them messed up. So if you look, the chart had it said second C, but you already have C up there. So I'm assuming it was second G. That's why I put it there. I put second G.
So it's England.
I put England and Colombia.
All right, so I would have Poland and England, and I mean either way,
I
I'd
think
have
England
Poland.
takes out.
England takes out. Wait, who do you have? England takes out.
Well, I have England and Colombia.
Yeah, you got England, Colombia. England takes out Colombia.
Yeah, I think England takes Colombia. I think Colombia has good strikers.
Okay.
And by that I mean like Falcao, and that's it. James. But I think China's over. Man. I think China's over. I think moving to Bayern was a good move for him, but I think he's done.
You think he's done?
Yeah, and then Cuadrado was there too, but I haven't heard anything good from him in a while. So
between Poland and England, I would give it to Poland.
Actually, why?
Yeah, I mean England is.
Well, actually, no. I can't see why. Why? I can't see why.
I don't know. I think Poland has one of their the best strikers now. I mean, it goes down again how you said it. Can't rely on one player, but.
I mean, I don't think England has just one player. I think they have a handful of players.
No, I'm saying Poland.
Oh.
Lewandowski.
Yeah, but that's it though. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like it goes back to you saying.
Yeah, so then why?
My train of thought is. But I'm going with like that. He's gonna make a difference there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He's gonna make a difference.
I mean,
whereas I can't see like I mean, England just. It's like for me, England is like how you see Spain. You know, they got players, just nobody that stands out.
Harry Kane, Dele Alli, pretty good defense. Raheem Sterling.
I don't know, man. It's just like I think Poland would beat England.
Actually, why though? But I don't necessarily agree with that. But actually, why though?
Okay. Either way.
I'm mad anyway.
Oh damn! Shit. Just because I believe in Poland. All right. We're gonna move on to quarterfinals now because it'll be my hands. I'm not changing my mind, man. I still think Poland would beat them. Quarterfinals, I got Portugal versus Belgium.
Okay.
And you got Portugal versus Argentina.
Yep.
What a dream match right there.
That's a dream match.
Because it's Portugal versus Messi.
Portugal versus Messi.
All right. So for my game, I got Portugal beating Belgium, and they advanced to semifinals.
I actually have Argentina beating Portugal.
Argentina beating Portugal, okay.
And Argentina going to semis.
All right. Sounds good, man.
Goes back to the same that
they have the experience of going to
they made it final last year, so I think they're gonna want it even more.
Yeah, I mean you can always say they made it to 3 finals in 3 major tournaments, so
I think I think it's gonna be the 4th one.
And I'm just using the background of I mean they got Ronaldo obviously, and they're champions from the Euro. That's what I'm going with. So I mean, like I said, Belgium has a great team. They got great players and everything, but I'm going with Portugal being, the Euro champs, and then Ronaldo's probably last chance to
actually win a World Cup.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
And then you got Argentina going to semis, okay? And then Brazil and France. This game is honestly the most, to me, is the important game.
It's gonna be a good one.
Because I believe, you know what? I'll explain it later. But for this one, for
Brazil and France.
Yeah, this first because I remember I told you I said 3 possible outcomes. Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna come back to this game. All right. But for now, I'm gonna say Brazil beats France.
Okay.
Okay. And we're gonna move on. And who do you think? You got France?
Because when I had Mexico, I had the semi.
Oh yeah, because you said Mexico beat Brazil.
I had Mexico versus France, and I think this is as far as Mexico's gonna get. Okay. I think France is gonna definitely take Mexico out.
Okay.
So it's gonna be semis Argentina versus France.
All right. Damn, that's a pretty good game too. All right, I'm gonna come back to that game, explain everything, and then next I got Spain versus Croatia, and I got Spain winning. Okay. Going to the semis.
So for the actually I had that too, but I actually had for the quarters I had Spain versus Denmark, and obviously I had
Spain winning. Okay.
Pummeling them going to the quarters. Semis.
So, all right. So we'll agree on that. Germany versus Poland, and even if it was Germany versus England, that's where it would end. Because Germany's going to advance.
I had Germany versus England, and obviously, I mean, Germany goes on to semis, so.
Yeah.
There's no what's temperature has vote.
Jesus. Alright. So, in the semis, we got the 4 teams now. For me, Big four teams is Portugal, Brazil, Spain, and Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Top four. And between Portugal and Brazil, I got Brazil going to the finals.
Actually, happy.
That's where Ronaldo ends his.
Yeah, actually.
He never won the World Cup. That's where it ends.
I had him way back in the
Yeah.
quarters. But...
Okay, you Brazil. I mean.
So the big four for me are Argentina, France, Spain, and Germany. So I have Argentina and France, and then I actually have France advancing to the final.
Okay. And then I have the second game Spain versus Germany, and Germany.
Germany, of course. I have that too.
That's where Spain ends.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a possible. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
but
they could, but I mean,
yeah.
nah.
I saw, but I'll talk about Spain in a bit. Going back, okay, so my final is Brazil versus Germany, and third place is gonna be Portugal and Spain. I think Spain beats Portugal for me.
Mm-hmm.
They get third. Portugal gets fourth. What do you got for third?
Third, I think Argentina takes third.
Argentina takes third.
Yeah.
They beat Spain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Off the bat.
And then for the final, Brazil
I
and
have-
Germany.
All for you. Go ahead.
And statistically wise, and on paper, Germany wins, right? But
Pretty much.
the way I want it to go is Brazil winning. The way I want it to go, that's outcome number one. Germany becomes champs once again.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, they can go either way. Brazil can be champs once again as well. I mean, they got like I said, they got the striking team right now.
True.
They got the strikers now.
True.
They want to get the way I see if Brazil can win is because they want to get revenge from the 7-1.
True.
This is the rematch.
Actually,
They beat them. Germany has. You said last time, coaches come into play just as much as players. They got the coach. They've got the players. They've got the the confidence that they're defending champs. They've got it all to win it.
Pretty much.
But I got the underground team winning because they want to get revenge for what happened. The humiliation.
Actually, I hadn't even thought of that. But you're right.
Right. Right, man. It's a movie, bro. It's a movie. And I just think like.
That's great.
So I have some squads here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you said that most of the players from Germany are going to come from Bayern Munich, and you're probably right. I can see that happening. You got Hummels. I mean, you got Neuer on goalkeeper.
Of course.
Kimmich, Boateng, Hummels. All three from Bayern. Then you got Hector.
I don't know where he plays. Oh shit.
Cruz. He doesn't play Bayern. Cruz.
Real Madrid, but
Khedira.
Juventus, I think.
Juventus. Mueller again from Munich.
Bayern Munich.
Ozil.
Arsenal.
Yeah, he's an Arsenal. He's an Arsenal.
He hasn't played.
Rose. I think that's his names.
Royce.
I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Marco Royce.
Yeah.
Dortmund.
And you got Werner. Up front.
Werner. Red Bull. Oh, nice. Timo Werner.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good.
That should be their lineup. I think that's the best lineup for Germany.
Yeah. Timo Werner's doing great in Red Bull right now.
And then, I mean, they got their other. They got Draxler.
Yeah, PSG, I think, or somewhere.
I don't know how to say this guy's name. Leon Goretzka.
Mm-hmm.
Sebastian Rudy. Julian Brandt. K. Gundogan.
Okay, Gundogan.
Gundogan. That was honestly. Then you got Mario Gomez as well.
Yeah, that's good. Damn, Mario Gomez.
Those are the midfielders and forwards. Defenders. Plattenhardt. Jonas Hector, you didn't know him, right? Matthias Ginter. Mats Hummels. Niklas Süle. Antonio Rudiger. Oh man, that's crazy how to say it. Jerome Boateng. And then Joshua Kimmich, the defenders. I don't know how you said it. Ter Stegen.
Yeah.
Kevin Trapp has another goalkeeper. I mean, they're pretty stacked, but there's always that possibility of them not being overconfident or something.
There you go.
But for Brazil, I mean, here's how I think I think that this is the lineup for them. Alisson on goalkeeper.
Okay.
Marcelo. Marquinhos,
Great.
Miranda, and Fagner.
And who?
Fagner.
Okay.
Casemiro on center defense mid. Coutinho, Arthur, Paulinho, and William.
Arthur?
Yeah, Arthur.
Oh, shit.
Forgot about him?
Yeah, I didn't know he was there.
Oh.
Arturo.
And Neymar Jr. But again, I mean, like you said, you can have them up front, but again, they can have...
On the wing as well, right?
Yeah. And then they can have instead Gabriel Jesus up front.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to me, Brazil is a new team. They got good players now.
Sorry, I'm like yawning. Continue. I mean, yeah. I don't think they'll win it though. No.
Damn, straight up put me down, bro. For number 6, you put me down.
No, I don't think they'll win it. The way I have it coming out is. So I have Germany and France obviously for the final, and I have France as the winner of that one.
Because they knocked out Germany in the Euros.
Sure. I just think. I just think.
Sure.
I just think France. I think this is where the youngsters shine. I think this is.
Yeah, they got good players too, man.
I think this is the like the millennials. I think they do have some pretty expensive.
They got Pogba.
Yeah, but again, I don't think.
And Griezmann, like I said.
Yeah, those.
Giroud.
Yeah.
Mbappe.
See, like those.
They got good players, man.
Yeah, I think it's the year of
Year of the Français.
Huh?
Year of the Français.
Year of the France, yes. France 8. I think it's the youngsters, man. I think it's the youngsters that want to pull through. I think Germany has confidence, and I think they have.
Here's a possible lineup for. I'm sorry, I'll let you continue.
Go ahead.
Possible lineup for France. Lacazette up front. Then he's got Mbappe and Griezmann. Mbappe, and Griezmann like right behind him, left on the right side. Then you got Pogba, Rabiot,
Rabiot.
Kante.
Okay.
Oh
yeah, N'Golo Kante, of course.
Yep.
Shit, man.
Yeah, goalkeeper. Those are
France is winning, man.
midfielders.
France is winning it.
Defenders: Kurzawa, Umtiti,
Barcelona.
Varane,
Real Madrid, of course.
and Sidibe. I don't know how you say that.
Yeah, something around there.
And then goalkeeper is Lloris.
Yeah, dude.
That's a good team.
That's a fucking stacked team, man. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a good team.
I think
like I said, they knocked out Germany.
I think they'll give Germany if this final does go like that. Excuse me. I think France will definitely give Germany a run for their money.
Yep.
And I think, again, the youngsters, man. Mueller is a little bit older.
It is.
Boateng is older too, veteran, but I think definitely the youngsters, man, are.
They can pull it through. They got that hunger to win.
Yeah, of course.
I would say the game between Brazil and France was gonna depend, and I have the same outcome as you do. Where if France beats Brazil, they'll beat Portugal in the semis, and then I think they'll beat Germany in the finals as well. So I have that possible outcome as well.
Yeah. See, I mean, I guess Germany could pull the W and upset France, but I think France is gonna win, man.
And I have this for the same reasons you do. You forgot that they knocked out them out of the Euros. I think they beat them at the Euros. I don't know what happened against Portugal, but I think they could have beaten Portugal. But I think it's not the same lineup.
Yeah, it's not
totally different. And I think this one, with these players, I think they can pull it out.
Hell yeah.
That would be their number 5, I think. And they'll tie Brazil for 5.
I can't believe you're right.
And either way, whoever takes it, it's going to tie Brazil. Germany ties Brazil for 5. If Brazil wins it, they'll take 6. But there's a big but.
Onde?
With Spain.
No.
I think it won't be an easy game for Germany.
I think it will be.
You think it'll be easy? I don't think it'll be. I think you're underselling Spain. The reason they had here's my reasoning. Here's my theories. The reason they had a bad World Cup in 2014 was because everybody was saying, "Oh, they're the champs. Should easily win, right?" They had probably one of the best. What was it? What did they call it? Tiki Taka.
Yeah.
Tiki Taka. That team was called Tiki Taka or something. It was probably one of the greatest teams I've ever seen.
That's 2012 though.
That was 2010, bro.
You're at 2010. We still have to sleep, bro. 2010, you're at 40. Yeah.
I think their pressure is they're like no one's even talking about Spain. You know, no one's thinking about them as winning, but they got a pretty. I think they got an okay team. They're
decent
yeah.
squad.
They got first of all, I think De Gea is just as good as Neuer, and I think he can you know, show potential to be just like as good as Neuer. And then they got defenders Jordi Alba, Ramos, Piqué Carvajal. I think the defense is like, I think that's what they have. Just
I think that's iffy.
A well-balanced defense team.
I think their defense is iffy.
Then with midfielders, I mean, as forwards they got Isco. That could make a difference. I mean, he's there. I think he's there. You said last time that they didn't have a player out there, but I think he's as close as it gets to it.
I would agree with that.
As far as forwards, I mean, that's the one thing that I think they
lack.
They lack. I mean, they got Costa, but I wasn't a huge fan of him. Even though they're saying he's in like good shape.
I think it was in better shape when he was in Chelsea than going back to Atletico, but that's my opinion again.
Yeah, and I mean, as far as midfielders, I think they had I'm not sure who it was, but I think they had two players because they were saying like, oh, who are they gonna replace for Xavi and Xavi Alonso? I mean, those guys were good defenders, but I mean, this is probably Iniesta's last World Cup, maybe. He's a veteran, but I think they had like two players to replace him. I'm not sure who they were. I don't remember who they were. Even if I get the names, I'm not gonna remember who they were. But yeah, that's what I think about Spain. Like I just feel like their pressure's gone. So
I mean,
people weren't focusing on them like as they were in 2014. You know, so they're gonna be like, we can probably pull an upset or something.
It was gonna care.
Plus, when they were in the qualifiers, they were one of the teams that won all their games.
True.
I don't know who was in their group, but I don't remember. But
I mean, I don't know. I think it's debatable. I think they have a decent squad. I wouldn't necessarily say that they're gonna beat Germany. I think there'll be easy teams like Denmark and like Russia. But when it comes to the bigger teams, I don't think. I think at one point they could have. But I just think now, yeah, yeah. I mean, they won 2010, so. But I don't see it, man. They're gonna be like a miracle. They better fucking like pray and do some voodoo shit to win, but.
Ooh, voodoo stuff. I don't like that.
I think that's the only way they would win.
And the fifth outcome is if the refs are blind, they let Russia win. And we see a new world champ.
I doubt that's gonna happen. You would know that was real. You would just know. Like, you get to Russia won.
As soon as Russia makes it to the quarterfinals,
you know that
shit's going on.
Yeah, for real. Shit, man.
I mean, that's it, man. You got anything else to say about? I mean, you had a different pick for. You got Argentina. Is there any possible way for Argentina to win?
Si le meten huevos, sí. And that's if they fucking if they throw balls in it, yeah, pretty much, man. I think they have what it takes to make it, but
you're strictly solid on
France.
France winning.
I think this is the World Cup of the youngsters, man. I think that's what it is. I think it's
that's what they said about Holland.
I don't think Holland had any good youngsters though. It's still like Schneider. Schneider's like, come on. 37. He's old though. Like Schneider was like Robin
Van Persie.
Van Persie, no, these are like fucking old school guys, man. These are like
no, but they had I think that was for 2010, but I think for 2014 they had a squad of young players, maybe like 2 veterans. I think I remember that, and then people were saying, "Oh, Netherlands, they got a team of youngsters."
But I think everybody says Netherlands just because they made it to like so many finals as well. I think it's kind of like they're like, oh yeah, they're gonna make it again, but it's like why? Oh, because they made it to the last one. Like, nah, you gotta actually like what we're doing, like analyze the teams and shit, you know? Oh, wait. But anyway, yeah, I think people like same thing with like Spain or Brazil. They're like, oh, they're gonna make it to the final and win. Well, it's like why? Well, because they made it before. No, you gotta actually like
big names.
Yeah. Like tell me names, tell me why.
But I got facts.
Yeah, so facts. No, like that's acceptable. Like because you got the shirt on too, so it's like you're good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You're good. I'm not gonna beat your ass anymore. You're good.
That was English.
Oh yeah, goddamn it! Don't remind me. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, man. Right. I think that's what it is. I think I'm set with France. If France wins, I'm gonna go get the fucking little rooster right here.
The rooster, my cousin already has it.
Ah, I got that.
It's funny because he didn't have France in his top three, so he was just telling me like,
"Oh,
who do you think is gonna win the World Cup? I got Spain, Portugal, and Germany." And I was like, and I told him I have either France, Germany, or Brazil. And then the next day, I see him buying a France jersey.
Damn. There you go, man. There you go.
All right. So, there we have it. Notes. I think the camera stopped, but notes.
Bam.
Like I said before, we're gonna try to follow it. As soon as we get out the group stages,
yeah,
we're gonna follow it. We're gonna keep these, and
see how
we'll see how our predictions went.
Hell yeah.
That should be it.
For the second installment of.
Yeah, this is Summing in number 2. Just doing talk about E3, but but I was gonna call it a day. Summing in.
There you go. We could end it by like, you'd be like, all right, next time we're gonna talk about E3. Sub me in, coach. And then the camera pans out.
We don't have a cameraman, so we can't pan it out.
Sure. Edit it out. We'll edit that out. Don't worry. We're still working it out.
I don't think it's going on anymore.
Oh shit! What the fuck? I thought we made some talking there.
Well, because we're still recording.
Oh yeah,
We're still going.
All right, if you're listening to this, just imagine two Mexican dudes on some chairs.
God damn.
Panning out, drinking Corona.
All right. So we're gonna end it at that. Outro. Any final words? That's it. We're good.
France gonna win.
France gonna win.
I hope Mexico would make it far.
Mexico's gonna make it far. All right. Well, that was Sub-Me number 2. Stay tuned for Sub-Me number 3, which will move on. Something else. This time we'll move on. We'll talk about something else, and maybe we'll have a little small talk of the World Cup as it goes by.
As it progresses.
As it progresses. But that's our predictions, and see how it goes.
Peace out.
Remember, go for no. What? Always go for no. Hey, make sure you if you want to see this visually, go look it up on YouTube. Sub me in. If you just want to listen to it, then it should be on SoundCloud. This thing, maybe just one thing called Spreaker.com. It should be there, and possibly iTunes.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Catch us on Spotify.
Extra time. Don't extra time.
Behind the scenes.